So I'm glad you tuned in. Listen, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about negativity. And we're living in a time right now where there's a lot of hopelessness going on and a lot of people that have lost hope. I've been there before. I don't know if you've ever been in a position where you have felt hopeless and things don't seem to be working out. And sometimes we carry this onto our jobs. Sometimes we've kind of got defeated to the point of where we can't build up that resilience to keep on going, and it shows. A lot of times when people are negative, it shows in their facial expression, it shows in how they act, how they walk, how they talk. Especially, you've heard that saying, misery loves company. A lot of times it's almost like it's attracted to that negativity. That negative vibe is attracted by another negative vibe, and it keeps growing and growing and growing, and then before you know it, you can't get out of the funk. You can't get out of that negative mental state, and before you know it, it's just attached to you, and you're carrying it everywhere you go. And if you're in the workplace, people don't want to work around people like that. And not only that, if you're at home, people don't even want to be around that. Your own children probably don't want to be around that. So what can you do to overcome this? Let me share with you some tips on how you can overcome this negativity, because a lot of times when we're in it, and it's hard. It is hard. It's hard, but it's doable. I don't think that nothing can be so hard that it can't be done. It can be done, but it's just matter of fact taking smaller steps towards it. So if you notice that you're in this negative state of mind and you're in this negative thinking, what can you do to get out of it? First of all, I want you to begin to start retraining your mind and stop looking at the things that are not, and start looking at the positive. Start looking at the things that you can be thankful and grateful for. Look at the small things. See, things can be a whole lot worse. And I think you've probably already seen the other TikTok that I made about things can be a whole lot worse than it seems. But sometimes when you're in that negativity mode, you can't see the positive. So first of all, stop talking negative. Stop it. If you're hanging around somebody that is negative, stop that, okay? You need to focus on the positivity. Start looking at things in a positive sense. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Number one, okay? Number two, I want you to pull away from everything and everybody that's putting you in that position of negativity. You might have to take a break from somebody for a while. If they're pulling your vibes down, then you need to be aware of this and you need to do something about that. I'm not saying you have to cut them off all completely, but maybe you just need to take a break until you can get your mental health right, and to the point of where you're like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. Because listen, you can't reach your goals if you're constantly in this negative state of mind. So that's number two. Number three, I want you to get a journal. I want you to go invest in yourself a journal. Why? Why does Life Coach Yolanda want you to get a journal? Because you need to put them things that are in you that you've been carrying. You need to put these things on paper. You need to write them down. You need to get them out of your body so you don't think these things anymore. You need to get them out of your mind and put it on paper. Put it on paper. This can be your journal of negativity. Get it out. Get it out. That way you're not dwelling on it anymore. Listen, stay tuned. I want to share more tips about how you can be successful. This is not just being successful on your job, but successful in your overall life. Look me up. www.aspiringliveslifecoaching.com. I do professional training. I can work with you individually as your life coach. If you need to get out of something, let me help you. Let me get you in the place that you need to be to overcome your goals.